We're here in the fire control room of the Garvan Institute, and quite rightly, the amount of information around you that you're hit with when you come in here can be confusing. All these different areas, all these different sheets and charts and so forth, and it's great as a chief warden to be able to focus, go in and say, well, where's my single point of truth? Fire indicator panel is your single point of truth for everything in relation to the fire system, fire detection, fire suppression. This is where we get our information from up here. But there's a bit of duplication going on, and it has to by Australian standards. So you've got duplication around, that's telling me where the single point of activation is. You'll also have little lights that will go alongside the zone over here that's been activated. Over here, we've got a zoned list giving us a breakdown of every zone and what it relates to. And then over here, we have to have these. These are called our block plans. And they give us an example, an understanding of how the building's configured, and then color code sections so that we can zoom in on where our problem's located. Circle back round to what is the chief warden's role? Ultimately, to ensure good life safety outcomes for everyone in the building. That means coming here as quickly as possible and determining the severity of what's going on and tasking our people out on the floor to investigate for us, to be our eyes and ears. But we don't want to, in amongst all that, become task focused on becoming fire engineers that are trying to critically determine and assess what's going on. You've got to deal with, play the cards that are dealt what's in front of us, and that is the system's telling us we have a smoke alarm activation in a particular space, a smoke detector in a space, or maybe it's a pressure flow switch. If you're in the fire engineering, or if you're in the facilities maintenance or WHS space and you're playing in this space a fair bit, you might feel a little bit more confident to start doing a little bit of digging onto the origin of how it all happened. But if you've fallen into the chief warden role, you've had a bit of training, and you may not be overly confident through experience, head back around to point one, which is your single point of truth, is your fire indicator panel. The most powerful comms emergency management tool that you have available to you is this thing. Highly underutilized, and the ability to create a better sense of calm on the floor for your people out there. And it cannot be stressed how important it is that you communicate early, communicate often. So going back to strategy, or going back to priority, what is my priority? Getting in here as fast as possible, determining what's going on through reading this, whether you choose to use the block plan as well, or whether you choose to use your zone map here, or simply just to repeat what this thing says when it goes into fire conditions. Knowing to go to manual, press all PA, and send a message to everyone immediately to tell them what's going on would be so vitally important.